Welcome to the Oral Cancer Survivor Story Series. Today, I have a world-famous musician.
Hello, thanks for having me on. Survivor stage 4, squamous cell carcinoma, and the base of my
How
tongue.
many years ago?
9 years ago.
Were you ever a smoker or a drinker?
Briefly, I was in a music environment where there were smokers all around. So
What were your signs and symptoms?
I had trouble swallowing certain foods, like peanuts. I felt like the bits and pieces were getting stuck.
That is
And then-
such a common sign of this disease, difficulty
Right.
swallowing.
I had some blisters in the back of my throat, which I had antibiotics for. So I went back to my EMT, and he finally put one finger here under my tongue and one on top, and once he did that, he felt something. So he thought, well, it's possible it's a salivary gland stone.
How old were you when you were diagnosed?
44.
And what would you say the delay was for you to finally get diagnosed?
This is a year.
A year. You've got some physical challenges.
The airway, as you can tell, is difficult for me to breathe. And the speech, I had leg muscle that replaced some of the tongue that they took out. That's left the speech not as understandable. So
Can you chew and eat normal food, or is it mostly a liquid diet?
at first I had the feeding tube. It took me a while to pass the swallow test. And it wasn't until I had a throat dilation surgery that's what allowed me to be able to swallow just liquids.
What is that? They stretch your esophagus?
Yes, they put a tube down the throat, and then once it's in there, they expand that, and it stretches it out. But they have to do a little bit at a time because with all the radiation, the tissue is very fragile.
Okay, you use a water bottle constantly.
I'll do a pitcher of water, small meal, a handful size of food.
And what else do you always have with you?
I always have to have the tissues because the residual water, because if it goes down the wrong pipe,
Oh, you use how many a day?
5 to 6 is.
And what happens if it doesn't go down or you just can't swallow? What do you do?
Well, try not to panic, and the first time this happened, I was with ice cream, and my whole airway was cut off.
Scary.
But there's enough pressure from the diaphragm to push it back out. So I always have a small bucket.
It's amazing. All oral cancer survivors figure out ways to make it work for them.
Sure.
So what would you want them to know about what you learned from going through this disease?
Don't take life for granted, enjoy life, and life is too short.
There are benefits to having cancer. It's a horrible thing, but you learn a lot about what's really important. Was it HPV positive since yours was oropharyngeal?
I have never been told whether it was or not. It's possible, but I honestly don't know.
They often didn't test back then whether it was HPV positive or not because the treatment was the same. What was your treatment?
I had the surgery first, chemotherapy and radiation therapy.
Powell, I just want to congratulate you on 9 years. You inspire all of us to recognize that we can get through this and we can have a valuable life. From the bottom of my heart, I'd like to say thank you and wish you many more years.
Thanks for all you do for us.
Thank you.